Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Broke Watch Fanatic. Today I want to check out some Tropic rubber straps sent in by the good people of Joseph Bonnie. Since I'm a big diver fan, I feel like Tropic rubber straps are the best alternative straps to dive watches aside from bracelets, especially if you plan on going underwater with them. The straps were sent to me at no charge. They're for me to keep. I don't need to send them back. However, they had no influence on this review whatsoever. Prior to receiving these straps, I've only bought Tropic straps from the original Tropic strap company and from Borealis watch company. The original comes at a steep price of $79, and the straps from Borealis come in at $46. Both I think are well worth it, and the only difference was the strap lengths. Borealis came in at a longer length than the original Tropic. Now that I've come across these Tropic straps from Joseph Bonnie, I was happy to see that they cost around $61. So they're right in the middle as far as pricing goes, but do they offer a good value? That's what I'll be figuring out in this video. So to start off with the positive aspects, I like the length of these straps. If you have a 6.75 inch wrist or smaller, these will wrap around your wrist great with none of that extra unwanted slack. Whenever I look into a rubber strap, I'm always concerned about the length. They're usually made to a certain length where I get a lot of unwanted slack. Take the Seiko standard rubber strap for example. I like wearing them, but you can see there's a lot of slack. And if there's only one keeper, the slack will have a tendency to fall out or just flop around depending on where the keeper is. That's why I added an extra keeper for mine. I get it, it's a diver strap and it needs to be long as well as cover most wrist sizes, but it'd be nice if they offer a smaller length. So yeah, the length of these straps are great for us smaller wristed folks. And speaking of keepers, these straps come with 2 single keepers and 1 double keeper, so you can decide which one to use depending on your preference. The quality is exactly what you would expect from a vulcanized natural rubber. It's quite flexible and doesn't need any break-in period. Joseph Bonnie describes their process as using high temperatures where sulfur is added into the rubber, thereby modifying its structure, making it resilient to outside conditions while still being soft on the skin. It also says it gives a lustrous sheen, but I think it's more muted and subtle to me. The ends of the strap where it meets the case are rounded off, which adds a nice sense of continuity and also adds functionality as it can rotate freely. Some other Tropic straps have the ends sliced straight down and have the potential to get caught against the case as it rotates. After spending some time with these and comparing them to the original Tropic strap company, these fare quite well. And for $20 less, I think it's a good alternative if you want to save a little money from the original Tropic. On to the negatives. There is no 22mm option in their current lineup. Maybe it's in the works, but right now the only size available is 20mm. Also, these aren't suitable for larger wristed people. I have a wrist size between 6.5 and 6.75 inch, and I'm using the 5th opening from the bottom. If you have a larger wrist, and say you're using the 2nd or 3rd opening, the slack is so short that from an aesthetic standpoint, it looks a bit awkward. It's as if someone who normally wears a large t-shirt puts on a small or medium shirt. To me, it just looks a little off. The original Tropic strap is about 21mm longer overall, so that might be a better option for those with larger wrists. Also, I no longer have the Tropic strap from Borealis, so I can't measure that strap, but I do know it was slightly longer than the original Tropic. To wrap up this video, I'm glad Joseph Bonnie gave us watch enthusiasts another great option when shopping around for straps. The quality on these straps are great, and I feel they will last a very long time. I hope they plan on making 22mm straps down the line, and perhaps add a longer length for people with larger wrists. Luckily for me, the length of their current strap fits me just right. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Until next time, take care everyone.